Welcome to the Locker, Season 7, Episode 15. I'm your man, A. White. Along with Van House. We're over there looking. You looking real. You ain't even see what the shirt say, do you?
Hey, and as the intro was broadcasting or whatever started, dude, I really believe our angle is this.
Uh-oh.
We Patreon 5 minutes before we go on, and we Patreon 10 minutes when we go off, because, bro, that is worth the price of admission.
It's not. That ain't nobody's. That's nobody's.
That is worth it, dude.
No.
People would pay for it.
No, sir. All media is where you catch a hot mic. All the good media is on a hot mic.
But not hot mic. This is us debriefing after, giving stuff that we can't say or won't say on here. Yeah. Giving 15, 30 minutes after, boy, we would have Rose Street on fire.
Yeah. Okay. Did we do a show? We did a show last week, right?
Yeah.
So we talked about Barnhart not getting his Joan, right?
We didn't talk.
For some reason, I don't think we talked about that.
We didn't talk about Barnhart.
But there's other things going on here locally, which ain't got nothing to do with you. But man, the state of athletics. So Tyron Stokes didn't choose UK,
right?
Like, man, there's a dude I follow on Instagram. He's like, man, it was dark. Man, it was dark. It was dark times. And he take old movie clips and he take people who played in one movie and put them in another movie.
Oh, okay.
And relate the action together and make a whole story out of it.
Okay.
It's genius. So what I'm thinking is Barnhart. So the whole Barnhart thing. And Mark Pope thing, not getting Tyron Stokes. We done got 3 guards. We have gone to the portal a little bit. We don't hop in the portal a little bit. And this is Kentucky. Like, have we regressed to y'all going 1 and 10 and y'all saying we got to go to Twinsburg Heights to get a player? You know where Twinsburg Heights is?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You know where Twinsburg is.
I had to search it because I can't remember what episode it was. A long time
ago. Is when y'all went 1 and 10, y'all. You know where Jeff Snedeker is from? Salesville, Ohio.
No.
You know where Salesville, Ohio is at?
No. Don't know where that is. I couldn't even guess.
Before you came here, did you know where Harrisburg, Kentucky was? And we got 3 players from there.
Oh, no, whoa. Before I got to Kentucky?
Yeah, before you came.
I know where Lexington was. Before I got to Kentucky, I didn't know. You were talking about where Harrisburg was. I didn't know where Louisville or Lexington was. No.
I got to get my shirt on
that
TV, man.
You know what that is since you say that? That's crazy.
I just want my shirt on TV. If I don't get my shirt on TV, I don't want nothing else.
And you know how crazy that is? This is how crazy it is, y'all. This man, now we're going out of tangent like we always do.
We don't got no tangent. Like, we get to talk about. You ever listen to KSR?
No.
I didn't realize till I started listening. They ain't even a sports radio show. They rarely talk about sports.
Dude, and back in the day, yeah, you in that generation too. When we went on road trips, right? When you got to your destination, I'll never forget, my dad would buy the city map and the state map. And you had to figure out where you were going. Because for us, I'll just say this.
You got brainiac parents, though.
We just went east or west. We went I-10 east or west, right?
Right.
So 110, once you get to Florida, you got out your map to figure out where you were going. So for me, Anthony, I never drove to Kentucky. I only flew. So you go in high school in 1980 something, you just knew specific cities. You didn't know how to get there. So I had no reason to learn about Kentucky. So in all honesty, now that I think about it, I knew zero. When I say nothing,
I told you I didn't know who Mo Williams was. His freshman All SEC.
The only thing I knew about Kentucky was Coach Archer said that he's leaving Virginia and going to Kentucky, and that he wants me to come to Kentucky.
Now, the fan base did seal the deal. When I came here, my mom said, man, they love you here.
Oh, no. Right.
Now when Donnell Jefferson, it wasn't the program where
Donnell,
we had 60, because we had 65 people. What you gonna do? Line us all up in a row?
Dude.
But no, when we went through the city, the people said, oh, you recruit. They seen us. Oh, yeah. The fans sold it. They gave the fans too much props, and that's why the fans are where they are now.
That is crazy, dude.
You not realize that? You came here, you ain't know nothing about Kentucky.
Nothing.
And you may have came just because of the coach. My mom loved it because she loved the way the fans treated me.
Okay.
And our fans, oh, they love on recruits until they get here. Now, the other schools I went to, Ohio State, a recruit to Ohio State.
Okay.
Let me size him up. Hey, come here a second. Let me pin some fat on you.
Right.
And I'm not disrespecting the program at all. I'm saying when I came here, man, my mama loved it. And I was like, my coach, like you said, it was a coach. But the fan base, as much as we beat the fan base up, I got to give them some credit.
No, you're right.
Y'all won my mama over. Because when we was there, we was in the streets late at night. So we ain't see the fans we seen. It wasn't the Louisville one. It wasn't them Louisville.
So this is man, and this is so hard for me to say, but I see it from different angles because in Louisiana, football is king.
Right.
So the way
Ohio State.
Right. So the way fans feel about LSU and football, the same way Kentucky feel about basketball. The only difference, which means that why won't, and it's different here because Louisiana kids, the per capita of great athletes here is real high. So when there's a great kid in Louisiana, it is automatically thought he's going to LSU.
Right.
And when he doesn't, it's a problem. I don't know if you remember Landon Collins. Landon Collins went to a school that's legitimately 25 minutes from LSU campus.
Right.
And when he didn't pick LSU and his mom was there and how pissed she got when he picked Alabama.
I didn't know. I was talking about where he played at. That was one who picked the wrong, had the mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that video. I didn't know what to say. Okay.
So that's how people feel about Louisiana kids going to LSU. So I get the sentiment, the entitlement of fans thinking, oh, we LSU, you should come to LSU if you local. Kentucky fans feel the same way. Now, here's the big difference, though. There's no local loyalty. So just because we are Kentucky and you guys and the fans of BBN, which are, I can honestly say, are some of the best fans in the country because they travel. There's only a handful of teams.
But you got to be doing good, which makes sense.
Yes.
Why would I travel for a bad product?
So they travel.
Yes.
So now, but here's the problem is you guys, most guys and women are products of the great state of Kentucky. In your relationship.
Wait a minute. Who's most products?
Most of BBN, most of the louder
BBN.
people.
Because they equip, because my problem is they equivalent the success of Kentucky basketball to the state of Kentucky as on the court.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't mean to jump ahead of you.
So no, so that's it. So now the problem is that just because you have that love for the University of Kentucky, because you're from Kentucky, you might have went to Kentucky, or you have family members that went, whatever the reason is, you ain't got no local kids that feel the same way. Like, your whole team isn't built off local kids. Now you're expecting a kid from California to feel the same way you feel about Kentucky that you are. A kid from New Jersey to feel the same way that you feel about the name of a kid from, like, it's hard to do. So now the problem is now you got money. And now, when the last time Kentucky won a national championship?
2012.
Exactly.
Football, you mean? I can answer that quicker.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever. So, that's a big problem, man. Like, just because we're Kentucky doesn't mean you automatically. Look, if y'all continue to think like that, we will end up like a Nebraska, like a UCLA in basketball, like these great programs that had a bump in the road because fans thought, oh, we should always be there.
Nah, they should. They hope it's for the program. Now, the perfect fit would be the person from their Michael Jordan, the perfect person from their state leading the program to the promised land would be perfect. If Reed Sheppard could have led us, if Reed Sheppard would led us to a national championship, right, Anthony Davis would be in the backseat.
Yeah.
Because Rex the road, you know how many great players that came here doing different sports and Rex's name is still relevant? I ask kids at football camp, when'd you play? I play, Tim Couch.
Right.
But you know Rex Chapman? And this is no knock on Rex. Rex, his whole family, sister,
right,
mama, I ain't never met her daddy. Fine people, great people. But point being is, so where I was going back to now, so I want to go back to this. RSW. One, Bill Curry did not come. Well, Bill Curry came to my house, but the person that showed up at my games all the time was Ray Dorr. He was the quarterback coach. Uselak was offensive coach. Yeah, so he was a quarterback coach. So it wasn't Curry who came to the school randomly that made. So Curry, he's a good guy. And I mean, they take up number Curry. I don't want Van to jump on me or nothing. But when the stories I was telling was Ray Dorr coming to our, the same guy who coached Warren Moon in college. But I didn't want that to be. I don't never like none of my stories, none of my Mike Leach stories, none of that. I don't want that misconstrued with Mummy. No, my story, I want to be. People need to deserve their flowers. I will tell you this. I don't know where no got no now RSW. If this the first, if whatever rumors you've heard ain't true as far as I know, I'm telling you, he has been poached before, and y'all don't even know about it.
So, yeah,
I told you about one or two of them.
No, you told me.
Well, okay, so your boy even admitted it. Bateman said Florida was one of them. Bateman even said it. And I ain't gonna. We'll talk off air. This is something they can pay for to hear that back.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But nah. If Stu was taking somewhere, he would have told me. I'm telling you, if this is the first time you bringing this up,
yeah, you are late.
You're way behind on whoever you getting your news. And I'm not saying I'm no news person. I ain't gonna be the one to ever broadcast no news. But I will tell you if I know some of this fact or not.
Anthony, we just had our state track meet dinner today for everybody who's going to be running the state track meet. Almost every coach on the staff except one ran for my high school. We are all former athletes.
Right.
And we are all like, we're not going anywhere because it's our alma mater.
Right.
That's what Stu is.
Oh,
if Stu was at Wake Forest and got offers, Stu would have been gone in a heartbeat. And I hate it because Anthony, I was in group chats. You know, people invite me to group chats just like I invited.
Yeah, and I promptly got up out of there.
Hey, so
I like conversing with everybody.
And I stay quiet a lot of times, but one group chat used to say things about Anwar, and he needed to go. And I want people to understand that sometimes we take humbleness as a lack of action. Sometimes we take
I like that.
Someone whom isn't loud about what they do.
Tim Duncan versus
or Big Dog. He hit them all. As a lack of action or a lack of work with certain aspect of coaching. And that guy, we both, Stu has done things that the majority of fans don't know and will never know because he ain't out here beating his chest. All he's doing is doing his work and keep getting guys freaking drafted or in the league.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think his light is bright to the ones who know. His light ain't as bright to the people who should know. Which I mean, when I say that, it's the fans. But in the coaching profession, his light is bright. And that's all that really matters. When your peers know and see what you're doing, you can sleep well at night because you know people respect you.
But the problem is he ain't an outgoing person either. Like he's not Big Dog.
That's what I'm saying.
So when I met Bateman, he was like, he dragged me over there because you ain't never been around me and Stuka. We way younger than you. We just run. Let's go and F with Bateman. Man, all we did was talk shit to Bateman. Man, how's y'all gonna stop that air raid? Man, and Bateman ain't had no answers, but Stu. Now, mind you, Bateman ain't a big guy. Like he ain't tall.
Okay.
Stu big.
Okay.
So my point being is, like Bateman is good at what he does. Like he's good at what he does. He's gonna be great for the kids. The kids gonna love him. Like you said, Stu is somebody that people could respect if you got to know him.
Right.
You don't get to know him. Just like I said, same as you. You come in town, you don't do a lot of things. Like we don't get a lot of DB recognition. You one of the great DBs ever play here. I don't get involved in those crowds when we go out or whatever the case might be. It's just it might be our era was just humble. With that 1 and 10 y'all had, I think we couldn't step in front of nobody after that shit. Damn. Wait a minute. All right,
I won 15 games in 4 years.
He had been poached. No, he definitely been poached. But I'm saying he had been poached in the past. It wasn't before this came down. When this came down, he definitely was weighing his options and he chose Kentucky. I'm saying he was poached way before.
Right.
No.
Right.
When they knew Mark Stoops was on the hot seat, when that Texas A&M shit came down.
Yep.
Hey man, if he leave, what you gonna do? Because at that point, I was his babysitter.
Hey, prior to that too, though, that was the latest one.
Yeah. I ain't putting nobody's business out there. I ain't putting nobody's business there. My bad. Patreon. Put a Patreon link out there, and we have. Can you do that? Can you put a link out there, and we see how many subscribers you get? Then once they subscribe, we can discuss it in front of.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'll find out.
But no. So if you misunderstood what I said Sunday was that Stu stayed beyond being poached, and he could have made probably a couple $100,000 more to go somewhere else. His daughter's an 8th grader. You know, I think he wants to see her finish school here. Whoop-de-whoop. So, but like you said, man, you're not gonna find you won't find four. Well, you could arguably, you will not find 5 better defensive line coaches than Anwar in the country. So if you already got him here, why not just keep him and get the hometown discount?
Well, you know how that works.
I'm saying,
yeah.
But everybody knows how good he is, but I don't think people know when it comes to negotiating. Because, you tell somebody I'll let you walk, them are big words. Them are big, big words. Hey, this is my number, and they slide that.
Right.
And they get up and they start closing their briefcase.
No shit.
So I'm saying, Stu's will negotiate. So I'm saying we got one of the top 5 defensive line coaches in the country.
For sure.
Hometown discount. So
yeah.
It had always been poached.
It has always been a hometown
when I say
discount.
poached, I mean approached. My pronunciation ain't good.
Yeah.
I don't want to get kicked off air.
This is what I say is, and this is the hard thing. Man, this is hard. As a coach now, as a coach that I have talked to other coaches,
right?
And it's like for my people, my DBs and my jumpers in track, is that they can see the technique that my kids use.
Right.
And it's obvious for me. It's obvious to say, oh, that's Van's guy. Or those are Van's people.
Yep.
You can see technically from Kentucky defensive linemen, oh, okay, that's that D lineman from Kentucky guy. Because they operate the right way in a certain way. And that's kudos to the Stu, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie and tell you that all defensive linemen have all been great all the time, because you can't coach effort. That's one thing you cannot coach. The only way a coach can coach effort is by having someone behind him, and that guy behind him makes your effort level high. But when you talk about technique and being where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, our guys consistently are doing that, and that's coaching. That's what coaching is.
And I don't feel like shit. I don't think people understand it. It's the same for basketball. So we talk about Mark Pope. Mark Pope should be able to be a Stu. You got University of Kentucky behind you. You give me, I should be any top 50 player, at least 2 or 3 of them, because once you sign one in a certain position, they may not come. 1 or 2 or 3 of them should possibly come to Kentucky. And I tell you, when you squeeze the greatness out of a player, that should come. Like now Calipari can roll a player out there. You ain't got to touch him. He was going there with or without you. He was Carmelo. He was LeBron. He was Kobe. He was a big ticket. Point being is, but my point is this. No, I ain't even gonna say that because I don't like how those things really. I don't like how those things really wind out. Because Tim Couch running the option could have been saw as, man, Tim was a bust. He was #1.
Right.
Tim, Mommy didn't really squeeze all over at him, but that motherfucking ceiling was so high.
Yeah.
I don't even think Mommy had what it took to get there. I don't like I said, you played against him, practiced against him.
Yeah.
And everybody I talked to, man, the only thing about Tim, man, he would stare you down and try you. He would stare you down and try you.
Yeah.
Because he wants to see if I'm that. Now, mind you, I don't know if he takes that back to his lab and be like, all right, yeah. So now, mind you, Van is gonna read it. You might not see it coming. Now, Tony Woods, Eric Kelly, Jeremy Bowie, some other guys may see it coming. They may athletically just jump it, like Champ Bailey or Aeneas. Like them guys are, like I said, there's some zone guys who like to sit on stuff and just read. I ain't gonna say you a zone guy. I can't put you in the category.
I am.
Both. You want both.
I'm a zone guy. No,
but you know how to facilitate man. You get that. Now if they stop on you, it's time to be a linebacker now.
Look. I am a zone corner that can play man on occasion.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm a zone. You don't know who I am? I am Richard Sherman 20 years earlier. I play offense.
Got you. Yeah.
I play offense my entire not exactly, but I play offense my entire career until I got
the opposite of Marshall Faulk.
Yes. I play offense.
That's not a bad thing to be the opposite of Marshall Faulk.
Yes. I played offense my entire career. Then Richard Sherman played wide receiver the majority of his career, even in college.
Yeah.
I was a big corner for my time. He's a big corner for his time. And I was a zone monster.
Right.
That's it. But I'm gonna say this, and this is what Mark Pope is, and this is the issue. It's kind of like what Stoops ended up at the end of his tenure. Mark Pope's offense and system, in my opinion, doesn't match what the top 15 or 20 high school athletes want to do. All these kids who play AAU basketball, they want the ball in their hand and they want to be able to, as Cal would do, dribble, drive, get the ball, you pound, pass. What? That's why, in my opinion, we got so many top talent. It wasn't because of Kentucky, it's because of the system that Calipari liked to run, especially with his point guards. It's kind of what Kenny Brooks does now. It's point guard heavy. He gives a point guard a lot of leeway. So now you got a guy, when you look at the history, if I'm recruiting against Mark Pope, I'm going to look at the BYU in Utah State or Utah Valley, wherever he coached before that. Look at how they run their system. That doesn't match what you like to do.
Yeah.
So why would you go to Kentucky? That's the guy. You know? This is the stuff that pisses me off. Boy, Ant. No coach is perfect. You had issues with Calipari. Everybody had issues with Calipari. When Mark Pope came here, because some fans said that the previous coach talked down to the fans. Oh, he's not listening to us. Well, when the poster came with the whole trophy and the former players and the nostalgia, some people was, when Mark Pope used to have the post-game interviews, whatever they call coaches thing, and talk to the people, kiss babies, shake hands, ingratiate himself to BBN. Everybody loved it. Oh, this is the guy we've been waiting for so long. Oh, my God. Then he took a team to the Sweet 16, which we ain't been to in so long. Oh, my God, he's going to be great. Until he's not. And so this is what I want people to understand. Everything is great when you win. When you start losing, for BBN, I don't think if God came here and lost, that anybody would give him, would give the only one, the highest power, any leeway.
Right.
It don't freaking matter what Mark Pope does or if he won or if he was winning. If he won this year, Mark Pope can do what the hell he wants. Once you start losing, all that luster and shine starts wearing off very fast. It ain't. I want people to understand, dude. And I can say this: if we want to go tit for tat, people got upset with Mark Pope after the first year with the Sweet 16, saying that, oh, we need to do this, we need to do this. These defensive players, we need athletes. He went and got some. So maybe he was listening to y'all And maybe y'all the reason why we lost.
Nah, I wouldn't listen. And I wonder.
You know damn well he ain't listening, but I'm just saying the mindset. Well, Cal talked down to us and he didn't listen. He don't understand and this and that and that. Well, Mark Pope did listen. Mark Pope did ingratiate himself to the fan base. He wasn't a used car salesman like John was. We all know John is a used car salesman. He's selling himself. We all knew that before he got here. He did that up to Memphis. But Mark Pope was a new breath of fresh air. And y'all, we all ate it up until there was nothing to eat it. and that ain't great. That great thing of him talking to everybody, that's like, oh God, man, we don't want. Come on, man. Come on.
I will say, if you look at it, so anything you say about John Calipari, he won a national championship. However he won it. But Tino, I think he created a national championship and created a national championship team. That's why he had 3 teams that went to the championship back to back.
Yeah.
He didn't coach one of them, but he created them teams.
Yes, he created 3, yes.
So now Tubby don't get no credit for putting that 98 team in the national championship and winning when the 97 team was better than the 98 team.
For sure.
So here's my thing. So you give me, and this is the one thing I always say, give me whatever players. Now, mind you, I done told you plenty of stories. I had a team that went 0-8 in Pee Wees. Man, them jokers couldn't. I mean, it was Pee Wees, but they were 11 and 12-year-olds. They were on the last end of they had never played before, and they wanted to play on the team. Everybody kept coming to me like, okay. Now, mind you, we could audible at the end of the year, the last game, we could audible in and out of plays. We could change formations. Okay. And in the beginning, we were jumping off sides and acting hurt on the first. My whole point is, like, there's everything to it. So Mark Pope is going to be that. Like, you had this team this year. You ain't had nobody that could do nothing. Well, nobody that was magnificent at anything. They were all role players. They needed somebody else to do this. Like, if Lowe had been there, things may have been different. If JQ had been there, things may have been different. So I just kind of feel like when people don't give John Calipari credit, y'all don't give Tubby no credit.
0.
Then when Pope comes in, what's he expected to do? Like, not stand on business. John Calipari don't know X's and O's. He don't know how to put players in position to be successful. He gets successful players that know how to put themselves in position to be, and that's what AD did. That's what I can't remember the power forward. Oh, like I say, you had that squad. They IQs, they were so cerebrally intelligent.
All right,
basketball wise.
So, Ant, you're right. And here's the conundrum, right? Is there are some coaches who can't coach elite talent. I don't know.
That's more common than you making that like that's an epiphany.
No, I'm just saying there are a lot. I don't know if you've seen the. I don't know if it's a Twitter thing or it's a commercial where this team goes on I got 2 instances. This team goes on the court playing basketball, and I guess the coaches required them to pass it 3 times before they shoot all this stuff.
That's hard.
The player that came up jacking and they were winning. He called a timeout, pissed off by it. And dude's like, the player like, we sick of you riding on our coattails.
Oh,
right? Because we great players running your system, but we are the great players running your system. And ain't your system, it's us being great running your system. We sick of you riding our coattails.
Yeah, I ain't seen that. I
gotta find it. So that's one, Anthony. I'm not gonna tell the whole history, but we do know a story when Mike Majors was DC against University of Florida. What happened in the first half compared to what happened in the second half.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but there are some coaches who can get the most out of players because of the system and the way they coach the scheme. There are some coaches who are too, like Mike Martz, do it my fucking way or else.
Yeah.
That they got to find the right players. And for me, as an outsider looking in, not in Kentucky, not in Lexington, is that Mark Pope needs certain type of players for his system. Those players, those type of players, will not get BBN excited because they're not.
He gotta have one dog. He gotta have one dog, and everybody else know how to. Yeah. He just didn't get a dog last year, and he didn't get a dog this year.
No, but here's the problem, Anthony. You can't satisfy BBN with just one dog.
At this point, we can. If his system works, let me think. Tim Duncan.
I'm talking about in the off season. He can't win the off season with his style.
Oh, we ain't winning off season period. I don't know what our athletic department. Everybody trying to cover their ass. Well, and I work for Fayette County Public Schools. They all trying to cover their ass too. Ain't nobody out here working for work. They working to cover their ass.
And I'm gonna tell you something. This is why I get sick and tired of not just us, many fan bases when the local people say it's about the thing on the front of your chest. Kenny Brooks is killing it. He's killing it. And Kentucky women's basketball isn't that.
Yeah.
This MFer came in. He came in year one, killed it. Year two, killed it. And killing even every year he's building.
Yeah, upgraded.
So what is it? It's him.
Wait a minute, did you delete your what you call it?
What's that?
Did you delete all your Kenny Brooks messages from last year? At the end of last year?
What you mean?
There's some Kenny Brooks here at the end of last year.
Who, me?
Because of your girl.
Oh, Georgia?
Go ahead, man.
I'm confused.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
The end of this.
Continue.
So Kenny Brooks is killed. Oh!
Oh my! I thought you was playing. Well, he's terrible. They said it. They said it. Attack. He was.
Hey, boy. Hey, the hamster was slow. His rhythm was off. It wasn't hitting the right rhythm.
Hey, man.
Kenny Brooks is fucking killing it. Dude, he has arguably probably the best roster in Kentucky history. After losing, dude, he lost
4 draft picks.
Right? Which is the most in school here. He reloaded. He did what the Don Staleys, the Kim Mulkeys, the Pat Summits would do. Oh, we lost a class, but we worry about that. We're gonna bring him on.
Yeah.
All right? So what is that about? That's about Kenny Brooks and his system being what's the word I'm looking for? Being advantageous to certain players when they look at how seeing themselves
or even attainable. Or even attainable. If it's something that you can visualize, and that's what Anwar always say. He said, when I talk to players, when I talk, you got to be able to talk back to me. Right. That's what John Gruden, I don't know if people understand what John Gruden is saying when he put this on. I got this look, I got this look. Now, you're a quarterback. Your reads don't have to be the same. All quarterback reads don't have to be the same.
Right.
But if your reads ain't making sense of the coverage, yeah. Next.
So Kenny Brooks is killing it, right?
Right.
Mark Stoops killed it at the beginning of his career. He didn't kill it at the end.
Because he got hungry guys and put him in position to be successful.
And I haven't, but whatever. Times change. Right. Will Stein is coming here. And him and Bateman are killing on defense. Defensively, dude, the recruiting of 2027 is pretty damn high level.
Yeah.
And they got a quarterback that they want. So what else do you want from your team? So then it comes back to this, Anthony. If the football team is killing it, if the women's basketball team is killing it, why can't the flagship
volleyball team do that? Baseball?
So is it the the things that y'all want, is it Barnhart? Is it JMI? Is it just that maybe Mark Pope's system in himself is not very good looking to some of the top 15 to 20 athletes that's coming out of high school or in the portal? There's a reason, and it's not what people want to fucking blame about, because all those people who killing it is under the umbrella of JMI and was brought in by Miss Barnhart.
Yeah, but Miss Barnhart must have you on the page. Well, so why is Hurley? Why was Jay Wright able to do it so long? Why was even Bill Self? If you get some idiots out of the way, Bill Self can have a productive product until it gets to a certain point.
Danny Hurley would not have been able to win a national championship if he was here. You know why? Look at his history of not making the NCAA tournament, losing in round one. He wouldn't have made it to win the national championship because his ass would have been fired. Fans would have been, what the fuck are we doing here? Right? Bill Self have had some bad years. Bill Self lost in the first round before.
But he's always.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right? Like, some of those coaches wouldn't be able to make it here because our fans don't put up with the bullshit. Danny Hurley wouldn't have lasted here. Because when he was losing in his personality,
and that's what I was saying. Like, I'm talking about who they want here. Somebody who's gonna march to Crash and the Beast, the fan. Like I said, any coach right now that's winning ain't gonna be the ones that listen to you. They're gonna do this and do what they do best. Now, only problem was Calipari couldn't coach. So when Calipari did this, they said you better listen to us because you can't design X's and O's. He ain't even need a dry erase board, man.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Phil Jackson can't coach either.
Now I'm listening.
Phil Jackson ain't no X and O coach either.
Now he had the greatest players of all time on.
No. But even right. But when Phil Jackson went to the Knicks, when Phil Jackson coached the other team, when Phil Jackson had the coach, we didn't divide. Right? When he didn't have Tex Winter, like, I'm gonna say this. I got into coaching in a weird way. The high school football coach we have is probably one of the best coaches in America. And the reason why I say that is because he does so much for the staff. He's not a micromanager. He lets everyone coach. He does the little things that head coaches probably shouldn't do, like wash laundry, make sure everybody's taken care of. He makes sure little Billy is getting the right this and that the parents won't be like. I've only had one head coach, but I don't think there could be anyone better than him. That's for the way he handles the operations of this high school team. People take that for granted.
Right.
Same thing with Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson allowed Tex Winter to be Tex Winter. Like, you can't micromanage if you're playing football. You can't micromanage your DC and OC. You just can't. You gotta let them coach. If they ain't cutting it, you gotta fire them. Like, it's really that simple. Like, if you're not cutting it, I've allowed you to run the system you wanted to without having you looking over your shoulder. You're not cutting it. Dude, I love you, but we got to cut ties.
Now you'd open up a can of worms.
But what I'm just saying is, even though, like you said, Calipari can't coach X and O's, well, Calipari didn't hire the right fucking offensive guy to run his system.
But you can't make them guys play defense if they've been killing on the AAU circuit. And
dude, and I wholeheartedly believe this. And this goes back to strength and conditioning too. If Lamont Butler doesn't have a bad shoulder, I think that team goes further. If Grady doesn't have his injuries, I think that team goes a little further. I'm not saying they win a national championship, but I think they probably go to Elite Eight.
Now you're a butt kisser.
If Lowe and JQ is healthy, I think they win another round of games. I don't think any of those teams are national championship teams after you watch the national championship game.
Transpire if that's the case, but a lot of other things transpire. You're right about Lowe and JQ. A lot of other things would transpire at that point, though. Cam wouldn't have probably been hurt. Cam wouldn't have been hurt.
Yeah,
he could come off. We wouldn't require so much out of Colin.
Yep.
Call me every now and then, Chandler. And I liked him, man. He was my favorite. But that Joker, man, he'll show up or not.
Right.
He'll show up or not. Point being is this, what I was trying to get to. I thought this was he was going to. That's for everybody tuned in for, man. But where are you at on the football season, man? Are you bought in anymore? You bought in any less? And this is when you got to sink it. Let me ask you this, man. Let's do a role play. Let's do a role play.
Uh-oh.
First time, something you just said you shouldn't have to micromanage your first time a DC do something wrong. First time a DC call a play. Now, mind you, Mummy knows what Mummy thinks. Mummy think we can score from our own 5, so he don't care. Man, just get us the ball back.
Right.
Don't take hey, risk it a bit. So I'm saying I think Will kind of got a little bit more of it. Like, how can Will look like a little kid out there, which I like because he's a little spunky little joker. He reminds me without the entitlement of Lane Kiffin.
Huh.
He says the right things without his chest stuck out and without the entitlement. Like, when you got to show me, Lane is like, I'm going to show you, or my daddy going to call you. Will is like, man, I'm going to show you, just watch. If you don't believe me. So what's the first conversation going to be like? Why'd you go for that why'd you call that defense? All we had to do was get him in position. Like, we had a whole package coming out. That's the stuff that I'm going to see out of Will. Well, they got the right X's and O's or not.
I'm going to say this. 2 things. I think Will reminds me of Dillingham at Arizona State. Young, spunky, says what's on his mind.
But Arizona State, high offensive area.
Yeah. So that's that. I think Will Stein hired the defensive coordinator that runs a system that he wants to be ran on his defense.
We're going to take risks when we can.
Now, if Bateman can't call the right things when it matters, like I said a few minutes ago, he just got to cut ties. I thought you was the guy that
Bateman is more based off the dudes.
No, but what I'm saying is
you ain't got to cuss out the stupid. If we on first down, we ain't used to seeing him bring. We ain't used to seeing him bring on. If first down, if we can get to you, now you said this all the time on this damn show. If he calls the perfect play and the MFer don't get to you, that's Bateman's fault.
No, but
you can't call it again because I don't have faith in you getting there next time I need you to get there.
But who gonna get blamed for it?
This position coach, because I'm betting I'm in his ass. I'm on his ass like back pockets.
Hey, that shit rolls downhill. Bateman's gonna get it from Will Stein. Whoever the position coach is gonna get it from Bateman, and that position coach is going to that player. That's how it works. And the first person fired is the one that's down the hill. If the AD says Will Stein is your fault, Will gone. If Will Stein said DC gone. Someone gotta go. And the first person go is that damn player. You wonder why such and such in the portal.
Yeah. And what I'll tell you in a minute. I come over. I done told you twice, man. I told you to get that first step. And that's why how technical, like he would tell you, and he could take a 0.2, 0.5 seconds of the film and just watch your first arm and hand. I told you on this technique, we need you. Who did I play for? Hal Mummy, the Raiders. I mean, the Rams was the same way. If we running an outward route from a slot, we need you turning that cornerback. I don't care if you run out of bounds. Do not go inside. So even if the corner is getting outside leverage, run through his outside shoulders. Just keep running. If you go inside and you turn them in to see it, and the quarterback throw a pick, or you get somebody lit up, you gone. You go. So it's just certain things. Like you said, if I tell you once and I tell you twice, Stu, tell them in a minute, man. Man, just come over and watch the game with me. Hey, right. Let's watch it. Tom, take his helmet, man. He cool.
Hey, go put that up. Hey, you might as well go to the concession stand, grab your hot dog. Like, what's McCurry?
In fact, man, how much it costs? Here you go. They go $30, man.
Buy your mom and dad somebody there. Oh shit, dude. Oh
hey, man, there's new times out there, man. There's new times. No, with 1,000, I guess it's you know who right to go to though.
Yeah. Look, y'all. I'm gonna be serious. This is something now coming from a coach. Coaches don't have time to teach you every player a proper technique. We just don't have the time. What is nice when you have an assistant is to be like, we're gonna do the broad thing, but he can take you one-on-one.
Yeah.
That is the great. I've said some bad things about having too many guys, but I can understand why. Because you can get that hands-on if you trust the guys down the line. You can take him, hey, dude, take him and work on that work on that first step and that first hand placement. So when I put him back in, he know what I'm talking about. Like that is a nice thing to have a guy who can do that. Because if Anwar's coaching 3 down linemen and that's first, second, and thirds, that third string guy ain't gonna get the coaching that he probably needs to develop faster. He's gonna we're working on the ones and maybe the twos, but we're working on the starters. That second guy gonna get a little bit less than the third guy, man. You better watch. You better get your mental reps because you ain't gonna. I can't coach you because I only have a certain amount of time. So that's when it's nice to have 2 or 3 extra guys who know what the hell they're doing to take that third stringer to teach him the fundamentals that I need him to learn.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you earlier, man. How you feel about the defensive back room this year?
Dude,
I think you're a little bit full of yourself, man. I think you think that because you is good that they ain't gonna be good enough. I ain't gonna say full of yourself, like full of yourself.
I have given DBs props since we have had this show. I was concerned about last year's team. I'm concerned about this year's team. And we talked about this last week, I think. As a former DB, that until there was a point in my career, my sophomore and junior year, where the level of competition in practice wasn't like it was my freshman year. It wasn't like it was my senior year when we got the Yeasties and the K. Coles and all those guys came in. Is the wide receiver room good enough / deep enough to give these guys SEC reps before they play SEC? The worst thing to do is to have to get your SEC reps in the game.
Yeah, real.
And then when you get about your second, third game, now you feel okay. Now second, third game might be too fucking late.
Yeah.
You can't lose the first 2 games trying to get yourself acclimated to true SEC receivers.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I gotta see him play.
I don't think we got enough bread on him right now.
I gotta see him play. You're in a new system. You're in a new scheme. even if it's just my man scheme, just him scheme, hey, cover him. That's what we do, cover him.
Now let me have you explain this to the people, because this is kind of what I think. Well, this is what I don't know if they're asking this, or I don't think they're even aware of this. The one difference is, too, though, the way Bateman is expected to run defense and the way that, you got an offense where you ain't got to protect the ball because we expect them to score as well, is if, like I said earlier in the show, if you're going to get to him before he get to his fifth step, or on his fifth step, he better be letting that thing go. So you get what, 2 read steps or 3 read steps? So you turn your hips. At this point,
playing man or playing off man?
No, I'm talking about DB and man. So if the quarterback taking 5 steps, you done took 5 steps, right? Or no, maybe 2 read steps, maybe 1 or more than him.
If you impress man,
you ain't took that many, huh?
If you impress man, are you in phase or out of phase? Did he beat you up the line of scrimmage? Or you did a good job of maintaining that? Like, there's a lot. Press man, Anthony, press man, the quarterback might be like, damn, I ain't throw the ball fast enough because your ass got toasted off rip. Right. So if you're playing off man, if it's me, I'm playing 9 yards off, I'm playing off man, I'm not really taking a back pedal. 5 steps.
With pressure coming.
That's what I'm saying. 5 steps, I'm sitting at 9. I'm daring you to run by me.
You sitting flat, because they should be there. They should be there in 5 steps.
But that's me though.
Right.
Like, there are a lot of people who can't play like that because they're too scared to get beat deep. See, you can't play like that in NFL because them motherfuckers will run by you.
Right.
In college, you gotta get through me though. You can't avoid me. Because I'm gonna match your release. You inside release, I'm shuffling with your ass. I'm not just gonna let you run inside, be gone. And you're gonna have to hit, hey, you're gonna have to see these. When you get the 9, you got to see these. So
we ain't talking about record players, tape recorders, we ain't talking MP3s, you talking about CDs.
CDs.
We ain't talking about none of that old. Hey, we ain't talking about that new style stuff or none of that old stuff. No vinyl.
Right. So I would say this. I am a proponent in what people call the techniques, they call it catch. I'm coaching. If we pressure and we got good blitzers, I'm not back. Why would I backpedal? That ball gotta get out. And if it's coming out in 3-4 seconds, how far can you run in 3 to 4 seconds?
40 yards, 35, 40 yards.
That's if your ass.
That's what the combine says. That's what NFL combine says.
That's if you are just running straight.
Just running straight without right. That's what
in a football game in 3 seconds. Where you gonna get to when I got somebody
15,
who got
15 15 yards.
15. So why would I backpedal at 9? And here's the thing. See, now we getting technical. Here's the thing. If the ball's on the other hash and you're on the top of the numbers, that's about a 20-yard throw. If you just go smoke route, it's a 20-yard throw. If I'm 9 yards back.
What's a smoke route, man? I forget. I keep forgetting we got a lot of female listeners, and there may be some guys who don't know. I know what smoke route is. I just kind of want you to give them a quick combo. Well, quick one, man. You got to break everything down. Like you Doogie Howser.
Quick route. So if a quarterback throws it right now, it's still 20 yards.
Right.
I, as a DB, should be able to break from 9.
Yeah.
Are you going to catch it? Yeah. Yes. But how many yards you going to get? 2.
Yeah. You're either going to beat her on contact or is Oski.
So, like, to me, I think we make football too damn complicated. It is not complicated.
Those are the fans. They ain't played a ton of DB. That's what's asking you acting like.
But this is what kills me. So if you run a smoke route, boom, boom, catch the ball, right? people think that automatic that you got space, but you don't. That ball got to travel. Even though the receiver only probably went a half a yard, it's not a half a yard throw.
How many people there?
Well, and
is it more than three?
Only, it depends on what the formation is. But let's say it's to the warmest. Well, if it's in the field, it's probably 2.
Oh, well, yeah, that is space. With me and Craig Yeast, that's space.
No. What I'm saying is, some people think a damn half a yard throw is you just hand it to them, and you 9 yards off. You only hand out half a yard.
It's space. If you not on my ass, you on your way. It's space.
Well, no.
If you ain't got hands on Craig Yeast, that's space.
Okay, but Ant,
if it's 3 of y'all, that's space.
All right, but Ant, if Craig Yeast is on the top of the numbers, the ball on the opposite hash, that ball's got to travel in the air.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes, there is space at the snap.
Yeah.
But if Craig takes a step forward and boom, and you throw it to him, I, as a DB, should be able to react.
Yeah.
How many yards am I going to get away from you? If a good DB, he going to be right up in your shit. Right. A bad DB, now there's space. He might get the 5 yards. Now you got 5 yards in a down 5 by 20 yard down box.
Right. Now, the only thing I was saying was, I know the past couple of years, you've been critical of DB. You didn't give him credit when it was credit with Lonnie and them guys. And I think 2 years after that, you gave the dudes credit. So I ain't going to say you just beat up the DBs. But I do think, I'm saying, I know I played under Mike Majors, where, he just ran dumb defense, just all out blitz everybody like this was Pee-wees or something. But the fact that they going to bring pressure, and if we got athletes back there, like you said, I'm sitting at 9-10. Shoot, man, now, if y'all not getting there, then we got to rethink our, now the other team know, and they know that if they pull you out of that, if you got your big guns out and they pull you out of that look, now it's going to be a long game for us. But like you said, you get them in 2nd and 15, 16, 3rd and 5th, 3rd and 12 after. So I think our DBs are really going to be graded on what happens up front. And if coach is smart, the only thing coming in is that Bateman's willing to take gambles, and Stu is going to have them guys where they're supposed to be. So if I got to occupy these tackles, or we got to occupy this guard, man, you better scrape off my ass tight. And that's where all the technical shit comes in. You better scrape off me tight and get there. We want in 6 seconds of hell? No, I can't be 6 seconds.
No, it gotta be 3 seconds.
I'm about to say 6 seconds a long time.
Yeah, 6 seconds too long.
Way too long.
3 seconds. Look,
6 seconds.
Every DB success is predicated on the defensive line and linebackers. It's that simple. If we play in zone and them linebackers don't get into their drops, it's gonna suck. It's gonna make us look bad. If we blitzing and the defensive line don't get there, the defensive line, whoever the blitzing linebacker get there, we're gonna look like shit. DBs are all as good as the other players on the team, and that's every defensive backfield.
No DB can cover for infinite amount of time.
No,
it's a clock in your head at some point. You're gonna turn your head back, and that's gonna be the end game. So after 3 seconds, after 2.5, 3 seconds, you're gonna turn your head back.
That's why I like playing zone. So I see, I see all the problems as the play develops. Oh shit! He went in the wrong gap. I'm in trouble. I better get deep because I know what's gonna happen. Look, everybody can say whatever the hell they want to say about Brad White. Me as a corner, Brad White and I would have been the best friends because his defense played to my strength. Now, if his DBs, as I've said many times, didn't operate and execute technique that matched his scheme well enough, because them motherfucker was at 9 yards and bailing. You cannot play at 9 and fucking bail. It's stupid as shit. Like, that makes no sense.
What are you bailing from?
Exactly. That's the whole problem I had. Look, y'all, I played at 9 yards 80% of the snaps.
Maybe they were not to take read steps if you off that far.
Like, whatever. So I would sometimes line up at 9 and creep to 7. So then they think they're so here. Well, now so I will line up at 9. And the thing about it, when I'm at 9, when I see the receiver turn in, looking at the snap count, when the ball
he think he got that cushion.
I go up to 7. He thinks he's eating my cushion. I'm about to right?
Right.
But I always start at 9. Sometimes I would get to 5. They really think they eating the cushion. Then it's like, then that's where bam. So, but I always line up at 9. Now, there were certain times, certain instances when I knew what the play was. I might come and press you. I might line up at 6. But the foundation of my technique was at 9. Period. So when people say that's soft, well, my damn whole career was soft as shit. My shit was soft as an infant's baby poop. Shit. Because that's why I played.
You did go 1-10, so I don't know how much fighting back y'all was doing.
That defense was good. You don't want me to go back and show you how many points we fucking scored that season combined. Fuck. And you know what? I'm gonna keep saying this, and this is the shit that pissed me off. This is what I hate about defensive stats. When we played Louisville in '96, I think Louisville scored 30-some points.
Really?
Fumble recovery for a touchdown, block punt for a touchdown, interception for a touchdown. That's 21. There was another interception that went to like the 10-yard line. That's 24. 24, like that 35, whatever points, came from the fucking offense. But when people look back, they're like, oh my God, that defense was horrible. No. That wasn't us.
Dang. Let me see.
Louisville had, I think at halftime, 2 first downs, but they had 20-some points.
They kicked y'all asses.
They kicked Joe Lewis's ass.
14-38. I didn't know they scored that many on y'all. I tried to help y'all, man.
Yeah.
Damn. Ooh, I didn't know they scored that many points. You said most of them was defense.
Most of them was offense. Them offensive turnover.
I mean, yeah. Our offense turnover. Sheesh. Damn.
Yeah.
We had 60,000 people in that game. 59.
Yeah, and that was the first game of that year, right?
Mm-hmm. Y'all scored 3 against Cincinnati, 3 against Indiana.
Stop.
Hold on. Yeah, y'all need to stay. Yeah, damn sure need to stop there.
Shit.
They went down the old swampy swamp.
Ben
Hill Griffin Stadium. And 65 piece.
And it was 7-3, us winning. We held them to a field goal. That was 7-3. Next one, block punt, 10-3. Next one, 48-yard return fumble, 17-3. Next one, 41-yard interception return, 24-7. It was 7-3, 21 straight points given up by the offense.
Why they only name you, Tim Couch, Billy Haskins, Van House, and Chris Ward?
I don't know. Oh.
Like ain't nobody else on the team.
No, because I had a pick in that game. I guess it's big plays, I guess.
Elliot Uselak, Rich Smith.
Anthony. We were up. So look, as I do,
I'll get a gag order on the word Elliot Uselak. If anybody ever said his name, if I was him, I would be like, man, anytime you ever say my name, you getting fined.
Hey, as I say, when we play teams now, in the third quarter, it was Kentucky's offense for Louisville 21, Kentucky defense 7, Kentucky offense 3. Fuck. Dude, Anthony, the 3 fucking in a row were not on defense. We were not even on the field. We didn't even get on the field and stop them.
Hold on, big dog. You arguing this like if that game made a difference in the season, like y'all would have like y'all would have been. I don't know. Hey, hold on. I think people get offended when I say y'all and I was on the team.
Oh shit!
I got kicked off, so at that point I wouldn't feel it. But no, you keep arguing that like, man, y'all scored 3 points y'all scored 6 points the next 2 games. The next 3 games, y'all scored 3 points in the next 3 games. 2 field goals in the next 3 games. Hold on. Let me do some math.
Stop.
89. Ooh-wee. 89-6 in the next 3 games. Damn.
Man, look. We went 14-3.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna add the next.
Stop, man. Don't add them up, man. It's embarrassing.
Deal.
Hold on. 13, no, I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong season. That's 96. I'm looking at.
I'm talking about 96. That's the one you just said. 96.
Yeah, 96. And we still found a way to win 4 games.
Well, that was after y'all fired the coach. All that happened after y'all fired the coach.
Yeah, I guess. But hey, it wasn't like we were lighting up the scoreboard.
Yeah, nah, y'all ain't because up until that point, y'all was only getting what 10 points a game average. After that, y'all went 24, 25.
Can't be that.
Then let Tennessee kick y'all ass.
Joe Louis had kicked our ass.
And that was a Georgia game too. Hines was still Hines. You came out the same year Hines came out.
No.
Was Edwards there?
And I want fans to understand in 96.
Sorry ass Georgia team.
In 1996, we barely scored 100 points in the entire year.
Damn, you're right too.
We barely scored 100 points for the year.
In 10 games.
In 10
games. 12 games.
No, 11 games. 11 games.
Oh, 11 games. Yeah, y'all ain't playing the bowl game.
In 11 games, we barely got over 100 points.
Wait a minute. If we lost to Alabama 7-35 in Tuscaloosa, how do I get so much credit if we only scored 7 fucking points and y'all gave up 35?
Well, shit, you fumbled 8 times.
I fumbled one time that caused them a score. The other time was my fault. So what happened to the other 28 points and the lack of us scoring another 35?
No. You mean the other 21 points.
He didn't scoop and score mine, did he?
No, but shit, one of them fumbles was on like the 20-yard line.
No, what I'm saying. The first one of the game. I put him on. Yeah. Y'all could have held him out. My whole point being is I give him that. We give him that. Then after that, then what? Man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. How the tides turn.
I want people to understand field position matters. The offense how many yards do you think we had on total offense that game against Alabama? Total yards.
Counting my -16? I don't know.
All of it.
That was it? -16?
100. Hey, we had 124 total yards of offense. For Alabama to put up 35 points, how many total yards you think they would have for a team to put up 35?
Just knowing how they did ball back then, I'd say about 100 and 140, 150.
Total?
Yeah.
Alabama had 358 total yards of offense.
I thought they won a field position battle because Bubba said he fumbled too.
Yeah, no, that was 4 fucking fumbles. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm quitting.
This is funny, man.
I'm quitting.
Hey,
I'm done.
This is how bad. Look. This is how bad that this is why stats and scores don't matter. Alabama had Sean Alexander had 54 yards rushing. Riddle had 49.
96? No.
40, the three running backs had 49, 54, and 51. Freddie Kitchen had minus 22, so we was getting out of that ass.
Y'all played against that terrible ass Alabama team, and y'all couldn't beat them?
That was Sean's
No wonder we kicked their ass next year. That team was terrible. Name somebody off of it. Nobody.
Sean
and the Georgia team y'all played that y'all beat.
Yeah,
who was on that team. You said Edwards wasn't on there.
No, Edwards was on that team.
No, he wasn't. Huh? You came out the same year Edwards came out?
No, Edwards was a sophomore thing.
No, I ain't played against Edwards that many years. No, Edwards was gone before you got there.
Edwards
the running back, not the receiver. The running back, Robert Edwards.
Yeah, Robert Edwards played that game.
No, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna find the stat.
No, Robert Edwards is your year or before you. No, sir.
No. Oh, you said in the game y'all won.
No game y'all won. I didn't play. I didn't play.
In 1986, Robert Edwards played. I'm looking at it. Robert Edwards had 33 yards rushing.
And what was he, a sophomore, freshman?
I think he was a sophomore.
Yeah, see, y'all played against a punk-ass Georgia team. They keep talking about the last time we beat Georgia.
And that Georgia team in that game had 293 total yards.
Huh?
We whooped that ass.
I'm glad to see you take joy in mediocre victories.
Hey, after going 1-10, I take an idiot shit. And you put a dump, get the fuck out of here. I won 15 games in 4 years. Every one of them W's matters. Fuck, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. If your expectation it could be one again,
right.
1.5 tie. Give me a fucking tie.
Hey, I wouldn't mind being 1-10. Shit, 1-10. Shit, something.
Man, sheesh. Man, I can't wait for this season to start, man. I gotta see what we got. Man. I'm getting more and more convinced, man.
Okay.
I think Will gonna get hit in the mouth, and I think he gonna cut his teeth early. I think he'll get aggressive. But I think Bateman gonna get aggressive.
Are you saying
curious?
8 wins? 7?
No, I ain't saying nothing yet. And we had half of the offense not available for spring games. Shit.
Yeah.
We go with this shit again.
Yeah.
I had to play in all my spring games, but these jokers get to sit
out. Right. Damn, you're right.
Okay.
Facts. You damn
they knew
right.
They knew my junior and senior year that I should have been a starter or what I could do. You ain't need to. Oh, I ain't worried about Alabama week 2. Van them the one who lost to him by 30-something. I beat him. I came back the next year and was like, look, man, watch this.
I don't understand.
I don't know, Copy Cobb. I don't
understand why people think Bama's
Alabama. Yeah, Alabama ain't the traditional Alabama. They don't have George. They don't have Derek Lassick and George Teague and them guys, man. They don't even have Derrick Henry.
This is the funny part about the Alabama thing.
No, I ain't saying
Alabama just played a fucking playoff last year.
I don't know.
How from a playoff team that we're gonna beat Bama week 2?
I ain't say we're gonna beat them, but hold on, man. Ain't you the one who says also all these players we got this year know that we should lose to Bama? Who knows we should lose to them?
No.
Who knows we supposed to lose to them besides
us? Players should know they're gonna beat Bama. We ain't players, we fans. Why do we think as fans that we are gonna beat Bama, the team that
you have a problem when they don't give us credit for doing good? When they question about, we shouldn't have won that game. You give them credit. You give them flack for that. I don't want them to win because I still want to be the only second team to beat them in 100 years. I'm selfish like that, man.
I'm just trying to figure out the angle of why people think this team is going to beat Alabama week 2. without seeing what we're gonna do. Like it's just automatic. Now we gonna play whoever we
That's
play.
The best time to get them. That's the best time to get them.
If we play week 1, like the scoreboard and defense score 21 points too, I might get on your side. But how can you say that shit right now when you don't know what we're gonna do?
So we're gonna be vanilla. What we come vanilla? What we come out 21-3, 28-3.
Okay.
Vanilla.
As you do to me sometimes. How much money are you willing to put on? You willing to put a car on?
That we be in Bama?
Yeah.
Well, they running backs are better than me and Derek Homer were. Mincey's not better than
this year? Hold on. Who running backs?
Ours.
No.
Baxter and Burns.
I'll play week 2 because they might be
coming in knowing what they know. Derek was a freshman. Now I don't know if they got a yeasty. You
think this running back room is better? Huh? You think this running back room is better than you and Derek Homer?
On paper?
No. Fuck that shit. No. You think this running back room is better than you and Derek Homer?
Yeah, on paper.
Man,
the difference is the skin.
In the show, put the outro. Hey, holla back. Cause Anthony on some shit right now. No, I'm done.
Nah, given the hype, and it's just our fitness system. So based off what you said, if they fitness system is what me and Derek's was in that system, we rocking and rolling. So you on my team. Man, you on my team. Here we go. Clap it up, big fellas. Clap it up, big fellas.
So,
yes, that's what you said. You said what I'm saying.
You were telling me we have already seen you play in the system, right?
You hadn't seen it. That was fourth.
Yeah, this is your second year in the system with Derek Homer.
No, when we beat Alabama, that was our first year in the system. Yeah.
Okay. So you were already in the system. We have seen you play. We haven't seen these other motherfuckers play.
But given their upsides, they can catch. Jason
Patterson,
even a third stringer is a threat.
Okay.
It all depends on Minchie. And Minchie, we trust.
Hey, you on that right now.
and Kenny, we trust.
Wow.
Man. All right, man. Let me see.
Did you
take one of those O's off?
Le'Veon Bell.
I'm not a Le'Veon Bell fan. I'm not a Le'Veon Bell fan.
No, but me neither. But did you hear him say that all shit about Gase? Adam Gase. He said Adam Gase was snort cocaine when it comes to shows.
No, I ain't hear that.
Are you say that shit?
That's weird by him, man. I can't believe how people get outside the locker room want to start giving out inside the locker rooms. Like I said, we keep it. Even the stuff we tell is still well.
Oh yeah,
that ain't it.
We don't tell it. That's for Patreon. We don't tell it.
Nah, man.
Steven,
Ben doing that for y'all. Ben always trying to make me be the bad guy. Ben doing that for y'all, Steven C, man. And that wasn't his record alone. That's a compliment to him. that team went that bad with you on it. Anyhow, man, he right, man. We got to get out here. Man, like, subscribe, share, follow. Man, we're going to have some content here pretty soon. Something like football ain't gonna be in a while, but I should have showed that video. So wait a minute, you said so you ain't get that enough credit when old boy was running the 4x1 and just went to the first red, red shirt he saw.
That's stupid.
So what happened to the other guy trying to hand him the baton?
Dude, he done messed. I wonder what they did with that race, because if that's Like
the other team shouldn't have had to be disqualified.
No, but is that this time of year? Is that like an old film or that's current? Reason why I say that is because if it's like regionals, he messed up 2 other teams.
Oh, yeah,
he just messed up his team. He messed up 2 other teams.
The one he ran through.
Yeah, he ran through 2 teams. He tried to head up the stick to somebody. He messed up that team, messed up team, the other team. So did they run it over? Because I'm protesting because my team was in front.
Right.
But now my team can't finish because dude just. So I'd like to know what was the ruling on that.
I'm going to have to look. If you don't know what we're talking about, man, go look at the locker account, man, and look at this 4x1 exchange where a guy went from lane 7 to 5 because the guy had a red shirt on. Oh, my Lord. I've been watching, for some reason, my algorithm, I've been watching that one team in was it Texas that keep running 39s, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been watching them a lot, so my algorithm has changed the track. And that's insane for high school?
Huh?
That's insane for high school?
39?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That means you averaging under 10 seconds per run. And then the first guy is running a real 100. Everybody's running fly 100. So that means somebody's running low 9, which is crazy.
Yeah. Sheesh. Yeah. So go check that video out, man. Again, like, subscribe, share, follow, man. Come back, man. Give us your comments. Man, tell everybody come listen to us, I guess. Because now everybody wanting to hear, we need former players to tell you how it is in the locker room.
I know. What?
It is fine. It's fine. I don't really want y'all to come. We not modern day, so we don't have cachet. We don't have the cachet that they have, huh?
Yeah, we old.
No, we don't. Like, we can't. No, we right in the middle. You ever heard Lawrence Taylor talk about? Lawrence Taylor said these guys, they go out there in the best shape, man. Man, can you imagine if I went out there and played sober? Lawrence said if I had played, we can't do that. We can,
right.
But then you got the younger dudes. You got Jeff Teague, all them dudes talking about. Then you go back up and Maxwell, Bernard Maxwell.
Yeah.
Man, so we right in between where we're that age of the age of respect for the game.
Yeah.
You don't see Vince, Tim Duncan, none of them guys talk about the game. No, all silly like, but yeah, we're gonna keep it a buck with you though. If we can offer you some good insight, we're gonna offer it to you. So tell your friends, like, subscribe, share, follow, mash the like button, and go over to Instagram, not so much Instagram, YouTube. Get us on YouTube, because YouTube we got something going over on YouTube. Go to YouTube, Twitter, X, Facebook as well, man, and like it. And then we just gonna come back next week and do the same thing. Peace out.